back. It's grading season 2025. It is end of May. We're getting snow, we're getting icy weather at night, so the typical drama. It's hot right now, but my well froze last night. The water was pouring out of the top and just freezing, so it's pretty warm. But one thing I want to show you guys is last year on this job we applied the base binder product. You guys got to go check out that video so you can see how to put it down. But look how hard this is. I mean, it's incredible. Even wetting this, we're having trouble getting it up with the grater. So that's just the testament to that product. It's called the Base Binder X. But this year we're coming back and we're putting, gosh, I think about 8,000 gallons, maybe more. I think it's 13,000 gallons of mag chloride, just getting back after it. This roadbed in this subdivision is primo. It's just getting saturated with these chemicals and it's getting hard, as you can see. Anyway, you guys stay tuned, come along, we'll show you the process.
these?
Taking these plow bolts out because this one's no good. Then we're going to replace it with a new tin.
A new blade.
You run these blades too short, you get into what they call the frog, which is the hardware of the mow board, and eventually you can't get another bolts in there to put new edges on.
That one's light. You want to just put it in the...
Yeah, that's fine.
You want it?
Yeah, for scrap or whatever.
I'll take it to the yard.
Yeah, that thing is skinny.
Compared to these.
That's so much wider. Or longer, I should say.
Yeah, it makes the world of difference.
Todd, is that heavy?
That's
Things definitely ain't light.
trying to dump some road base between the power lines here. Last year, power lines cost me $5,000 on this job. Basically took the profit right out of it. So we're being extra cautious this year. So we've got about almost 200 out of the 300 tons that's needed. One thing that we have found on this job is whoever is snow plowing over the winter time is being extremely aggressive. I would estimate they pushed about 1,000 tons off the top layer of the road. We're trying to pull it back in, but when you do that, you get a lot of big rocks. It takes twice as long. We just didn't bid for that. So maybe in the fall, I'll talk to the HOA and see if they want to put some more, but whoever snowplow on this, go get a 4-inch PVC pipe, put it on the bottom of your blade so you're not digging up all this expensive material, because that material has all the chemicals in it too, so it's really expensive. Anyway, we're just having fun. You guys keep watching. This is about as exciting as it gets. So we rented this 872 GP from Riverbend Equipment. They had a location in South Denver and in Grand Junction, Colorado, and this machine is for sale. We're running it this week just to make sure everything is working good, so they feel confident about selling it to you. This is a 2015 John Deere 872 GP, so it's got all the automatics, everything you could ever want, and we've been running it hard so far this week. It's a 16-foot moldboard, and it's doing a fantastic job. Couple things about it. It's got 5,300 hours on it right now, and they're only asking like 218,000, and I'm sure they're somewhat negotiable. So like I was saying, this machine is for sale right now from Riverbend Equipment. They have tons of different financing options through different banks and heavy equipment dealers. So if you're interested in this machine, make sure and give them a call. You can see the number over my shoulder. But those guys are awesome. They're honest. Great support, great service, and huge shout out to them for renting us this awesome machine this week. Yeah, and there's a lot of reasons to love these John Deere machines. We use everything from a 672 to, as you can see here, the 872. One thing I really like on this machine, it's very clean. It's got, like I said, 5,300 hours, but this light switch turns on this light up here, so at night if you're needing to service anything or early in the morning, check your fluids. Your transmission and your engine oil are right here, and you got a light you can turn on and check that. But this machine's very clean. I mean, look at this. We've been running this for 3 days and it's barely dusty. So this machine does have a rear ripper. Not all machines do. This one's got you all set up. It's got 3 teeth on it right now, and it does work, right, Reese?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, it does. Yeah, we're just walking around this machine. Looking at this beast. The 872 is a big old girl, but we did notice on this ripper group on the back, it's got this, I won't necessarily call it homemade because the welds look too good to be done by Jim Bob in his garage, but this is not something that comes on the ripper group. So if you guys have any idea what this is for, drop it in the comments below and teach us all something. Reese was just telling me he's the grading expert. I just rent machines and watch other people run them. Sometimes I get to run them, and this is probably my most fun machine that I get to run. I love graders. This particular machine, like I said, for sale from Riverbend Equipment in Colorado, is set up for GPS. The cab's all wired for it. You got your platform up there for your Rover, I think it's called. You could put a light up there, but it's all set up for that right now. So you're already down the road on installing those things if you buy this machine and you want to put those items on it. If you missed it before, here's the number for Riverbend. You got to give Preston a call over there, whether you're, anywhere in Colorado, northern New Mexico, really anywhere in the United States, they can sell you this machine. And it is sweet, very low hours, really attractive price. Give Preston a call over there and get this thing on your job. And so anyway, on that one, you got to watch out for the manhole cut. This whole time I thought that was like a bronze statue. That's a baby moose.
Oh, that is a moose.
Eating that person's beautiful green grass, like one little patch.
That is a little baby moose.
We've been standing here for 20 minutes. I'm like,
I thought it was a statue.
But look at the way the sun comes off of it. It looks like some kind of a
fur.
brass looking.
It's fur, dude. I'm telling you.
It's furred.
I legit thought it
I've never
was
seen one
fake.
get down like on its knees like that. Maybe
Normally
I'm
they
just-
eat the tops of the trees, you know?
Yeah,
I've never.
with that lush green grass.
Yeah, I
What
wouldn't
should
wanna
we
be out
what
there
should
in
we
the field
name
either.
him?
Griffin Jr.
Griff, that's your cousin? Is that your cousin, Griff?
I don't think I've ever seen one eat.
I've never
Grass like
seen a
that.
baby moose that small either.
So the white spot on its ass is kind of strange too.
Yeah.
I think it's like
I wonder if it's just
hurt, malnourished, or something.
not for long, eating that green grass like that.
It's weird.
He's
seeing
going
him
to
on his knees,
town.
though.
Now, what you got to do is watch out for Mama.
Yeah, she
If
might
you
be
get around a
she
baby
might be
moose,
around
yeah,
here.
Mama's right behind the house. Yeah. Should I go pet it? What do you guys think? Should I go pet it? You want to call Fight for Life now or after? Laying down the chemical, the mag chloride on the road, you know, the base bind X chemical we used last year has held up so well. And then we brought in this year another, I want to say like 14,000 gallons of magnesium chloride to, it's called Road Saver, to lay down here. This road is going to be the best road in freaking the mountains of Colorado, no question. This year we've changed some of the layout of the road just to make sure that for road safety, drainage, and just ease of driving, really the beauty of the road. It looks so good. I'm really proud of the team this year. And Reese on the grader, I mean, he is fantastic. So we just finished the first mile of magnesium chloride. And so we pulled up now to this steep hill. We're gonna lay some down here so we don't get acceleration bumps or deceleration bumps from people, you know, downshifting in their transmission and make it up the hill and chattering and getting those acceleration bumps. So we're gonna try to solve that right here, right now. This is why I need Todd.
I didn't even think about it when we were talking.
Well, we need two Todds, so the other Todd can keep doing bids while he's busy.
Yeah, let me say this. There are not two Todds in this world. There's only one Todd, unfortunately. If there were two Todds, the world would be a very different place. So yeah, we had to train Todd on driving that water truck because it's a legit semi-truck, double clutch, the whole deal. So for those of you who don't know, when you're starting off in a semi-truck, it's not like a normal car. You're not feathering the clutch and the fuel pedal. You might just a little bit if you need to, but you're letting the clutch go, and you're only getting like 100, well, maybe like 200-300 RPM in that first year, and then your clutch in, but not all the way to the floor, only halfway. You pop it out, and then you clutch again and you put it in. So it's a double clutch process. But when you do that and you're going up a hill, your wheel speed slows down, and then you can't get it in the second gear because the trucks are very sensitive to wheel speed and RPM. So you actually have to over rev when you're going up a hill, and you do the opposite of that when you're going downhill. Or you need to be good enough to know, I'm going faster than I should be, I'm gonna skip a gear. So it's a very complex for somebody who's new at it. And so Todd just learned on Friday of last week, and today is Friday of the following week, and he's zipping around with that fully loaded water truck up and down these hills. He's a sharp guy, he really is. I've had drivers come apply, and I'm like, well, hop in the truck and let's go. and they've been driving, you know, container trucks all over the United States, and they get in and they can't even get up a hill. It's just like gang, 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 gang. I gotta say, just stop, let me shift and show you how to do this. Not because I'm great, I've just been doing it for a while. But Todd's been very impressive being able to do to get this process down as quick as he has. So good job, Todd. All right, so I want to tell you guys about our process applying this mag chloride. We're going above and beyond. This isn't necessarily how a county would do it or a city. But what we've done is we've graded everything already. As I mentioned, we changed the shape of the road in some places for safety, brought up the edge a little bit, created better drainage on some slopes. And for those of you who operate graders, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But what we're doing after we've already graded everything and it looks perfect, we're bringing the water truck back in, moistening everything back up, and then we bring that magnesium chloride in and spray it. The reason you want to wet a little bit is it allows the material to soak in the mag chloride. And then we're coming back and we're going to grade again from right to left and then back over, put the material back to really mix that mag back in or into our material. That's not really the process that a lot of folks use. They'll just grade and then drop mag chloride and then compact and be done. But we're going to do one extra step and make sure it's really mixed in and then compact. So we're going above and beyond. So if you guys in the community are watching this, just know we're trying to do an extra good job for you guys. So I want to show you guys the spreader bars up close. Basically, the chemicals come out of the tank and they can set these arms down and cover, you know, a lot more area, and they're adjustable. So they can cover 15, probably even up to like a 20-foot span to spray. So on the back of the community where the roads are a little skinnier, we'll probably only run one truck because it can cover the majority of the road and the material can last a lot longer than on this front section where it's 35 feet wide. Dude's good, man. He's good. That machine has the like fingertip control, the little balls. So there's 3 different kinds. You have that type of control, which I'm not good at all. I just have never run that. And then you have an antlered. So like most people see, it's the levers. And then you have a joystick machine. The joystick's my favorite. It's like a video game. But Reese can operate all of them with his eyes closed, as you can see. He's fast, he's good, he's able to compact the ground with that blade, which I've never seen. He just really seals it off with that blade. He's excellent, excellent. So yeah, so we're talking about the connection process. So you know, there's a few different businesses that I own and work with, and you know, I get calls very often from wonderful employees asking for more money. And you should do that, right? I mean, you should. If you don't feel like you're keeping up with cost of living, etc., you know, ask for a raise. I'm not telling people not to, but the thing that you have to connect is, are you creating the value that you're asking for? You know, if you are, if you're working at an excavation company or insurance agency, whatever it is, and for example, you're taking 15 smoke breaks a day, you're taking 3 poops a day. You're doing something that is costing efficiency, and then you turn around and ask your boss for a raise. You know, you got to have the connectivity to go, wait a second, am I doing extra? What do I need to do to be the highest paid person in industry in a job that I have? You could be an operator of a piece of equipment. You could be an admin assistant from someone. Are you putting in the extra time? Are you putting in the extra effort? Are you doing more? Are you creating more value for the business to justify that pay? And that's really what you need to ask yourself before you call your boss and ask for a raise. Because you can use those points of, hey, I go home and I put in another hour of work. Or, you know, I only take half-hour lunches most days. Or I get in a half hour early. And because of that, I think that I should be getting paid more. Do you agree with me, Mr. or Mrs. Boss? Have those bullet points. Don't say, well, I know the company, nothing has changed. There's been no increase in productivity. There's been no increase in profit or top line, but I just randomly, I want more money. Well, everybody does, right? So we're all in this together is kind of the point of the story here. We're all in this together. If we're not all pulling, doing a little extra, working on new ways to do things, utilizing AI, come up with ideas. Build that value for yourself before you go and ask your boss for that raise. That's my 2 cents for today. Here we go. This is the first time this section of road has gotten chemical ever. So it's gonna be good. So this section of road coming in the south side of the property has never had any chemical on it that I'm aware of. So we're doing this for the first time. It's kind of steep, and this does get a lot of that washboarding. So what I'm doing is I'm just leading the trucks kind of section at a time, that where it gets steep and we get potholes and whatnot, and then I'm telling them where to shut it down. So check it out behind us, Blake. Show them how we're leading. All right, one truck is out, and the second truck has, I don't know, maybe 1,000 gallons left. So we're just gonna finish it out, going up the hill, and then it's all about grading, keeping it moist with water, and compacting, and that's what we'll be doing the rest of the day. There you have it. It's been about a week and a half working on 11 miles of roads. We've got mag chloride on all the main roads. You can see how dark this is. That's because the mag chloride retains and draws in moisture. That's what you want to see. It keeps it hard yet a little bit gummy, so the road will last a long time without getting potholes. So we'll be back here in like October, November to do the fall grade. But until then, you guys watch this video 100 times. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and give us some comments. Catch you later.